So this is going to be a approximately this long session. It's going to be a warm up and a little bit of a strength building session. As always, it's wise to begin your practice with a bit of centering. I won't take the time in this video to guide you into a centering exercise, but the core central idea is that you want to make this shift so that you're paying attention to what's happening in your body rather than thinking about the future and the past, rather than planning or plotting. It really helps to focus on the breath. So take a few moments now. You can pause the video and just center yourself. Come into the body, keep the attention in the body in stillness for as long as it takes to feel like you've made that shift. And make that commitment to yourself that even if you're only going to do this session, that long session, that you're going to try to keep the attention in your body as you're practicing. Good. So let's begin. Come into your Tadasana, into your standing posture, rooting the feet down into the floor, tucking the tailbone slightly, wrapping the flesh of the thighs around to the front, energetically engaging the quads, and then standing tall with the ears lined up with the shoulders and the core gently engaged. Take a breath here. And then with your next exhale, float your hands to prayer. Inhale your hands up into a back bend, reaching as high as you can, and then exhale and fold with perfect control. Inhale into your half lift, lengthening through the spine, keeping the core engaged, and then step the feet back and lower down. Go all the way down to the chest, point the toes back, peel the chest up, feeling your deep back muscles work. Bring the head down and press back to your downward facing dog. Feel free to press through the knees. Look forward, step the feet in between the hands. Inhale into your half lift, long spine. Fold with your exhale and reverse swan dive up. Again, reaching up and slightly backwards, and then exhale the hands down to the center of the chest. We'll continue. Inhale up into your back bend. Fold with your exhale, tracing a huge circle as you go down. Inhale, half lift, press the feet into the floor. Step the feet back and lower all the way down with control, tracing the elbows next to the ribs. Point the toes, peel the chest as you inhale. Bring the head down, press back to downward facing dog. Look forward, press the hands into the floor as you step the feet forward, and inhale into your half lift. Fold with your exhale. Reverse swan dive up into your back bend. Exhale the hands down to the center of the chest. We'll keep flowing. Inhale up. Let the hips go forward just slightly. Fold with your exhale. Inhale, half lift. Step or float the feet and lower. This time we'll go all the way into the chest. Inhale the arms out to the sides. Exhale, raise them up. Inhale, bring the hands into cactus arms. Send the arms back with the exhale. Inhale, press yourself up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Look forward, step or float the feet. Half lift with your inhale. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive up. Inhaling into a big back bend. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up, back bend. Exhale, fold. We'll do the exact same flow. Inhale, half lift. Step or float the feet back and lower all the way down with your exhale. Inhale the arms out, toes up slightly. Exhale, raise everything up. Inhale, bring the hands forward into cactus arms. Exhale the arms back, keeping the hands and feet high. And then inhale and press yourself up. Exhale down, float for a moment, and then inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Look forward, step or float the feet. Inhale, half lift. Fold with your exhale. Reverse swan dive up into your back bend. Exhale the hands down. Send the hands down by your sides, extending the fingers towards the floor. Stand tall and take 3 or 4 breaths, just feeling the body, just being present with the breath and with the sensations in your body. Good. Time your movement with your breath. With your next exhale, float the hands to prayer and feel the hands press. Inhale the hands up into your back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Step or float the feet back. Hold your plank. Press into the hands with the fingers spread wide. Tuck the tailbone. Lengthen between the top of the head and the heels. And at the same time, pull the hands and feet towards each other so you feel your core really engage. And if you notice that your face is falling down towards the floor, tuck the chin and draw the back of the head away. Maybe exaggerate a little bit. Most of us spend much of our time with our chin extended forward. Let's try to reverse that. Engage the muscles that draw the head back for 3. Feeling the core really work. 2. And 1. And with your next exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up into the air, squeeze it up high. Exhale it forward in between the hands. Inhale the hands up, and we'll do a few lunges. You might want to hop the back foot forward an inch or 2. And then with your next exhale, slowly lower, keeping the tailbone tucked, keeping the core strong. Inhale to come back up with control. Keep moving with the breath, exhaling to lower, inhaling to rise up. And feel the connection between your right heel and the right hip. Good. Let's do 2 more. Moving with the breath. Good. And then come up. With your next exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, feel your plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot up into the air, squeeze it high. Send that foot forward in between the hands. Inhale the hands up. And we'll begin to do a few lunges. You can toe step or hop the back foot forward an inch or 2. Hips are square, and then with your next exhale, lower down, pressing down into both feet. Inhaling back up. So you're moving with the breath, which means you're moving slowly, which makes it more challenging, both for strength and balance. But it allows you to really focus on what you're feeling, which is our intention. One more. Good. With your next exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And we'll hold down dog for a few breaths. Feel free to move the body around, raising one heel then the other, just bringing the hips side to side, pressing a little bit more into one hand and then the other, or even swinging the arms around. Feel your way through your body. Feel free to close the eyes anytime. And then settle into a solid down dog where your hands are pressing to the floor. You're drawing your chest towards your knees. You're allowing the shoulders to move away from the ears and wrap around the ribs. And you feel your breath. Look forward, step or float the feet in between the hands. Drop the bum down, bring the big toes to touch each other. Touch the fingertips to the floor, and then raise the hands up in awkward or chair pose. Let the hips come a little bit lower. Keep the weight primarily in the heels and make your legs burn. That's a good thing. The palms face towards each other. The arms are straight and the shoulders are not squeezing up towards the ears. They're in a comfortable position with the shoulder blades wrapping around, just like in your downward facing dog. We'll hold here for 3 more breaths. If it's available, go a little bit deeper. And then with your next exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Fold with your exhale. And reverse swan dive up into your back bend. Exhale the hands down to the center of the chest. Take 2 breaths, holding your hands here in prayer, feeling the body. And then with your next inhale, send the hands up into your back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Step or float the feet back. We're going to hold in plank again, but this time we're going to bring the right knee towards the right elbow, if that's available. If not, you can just stay in your plank. Squeeze the right side of your abdomen. Pull your hands back towards your left foot. And just feel what you're doing for a few breaths. With your next exhale, bring that foot back. Reset in your plank, shoulders away from the ears, and then bring the left knee forward, pointing the toes back. Squeeze the knee forward and breathe. Feel the strength that you're exerting in your body. You're getting stronger by practicing, by using your muscles. Engage the left side of the abdomen a little bit more to bring the knee further forward. And then bring that foot back, taking 1 inhalation in plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And we'll do a few push-ups, downward dog push-ups. Only bend the elbows as much as you comfortably can for the shoulders and as much as you think your strength will allow. So you might go halfway down to start. Find that that's pretty easy, and then lower the elbows all the way down. And move with the breath. Exhaling to lower. Inhaling to rise up. Core is solidly engaged. Move with the breath. Do 1 more. And back into down dog. Look forward. Press the hands to the floor and step or float the feet. Again, drop the bum down. Touch the fingertips to the floor, then raise the hands up. And then we'll go into warrior 3. Extend the right foot back. Touch the toes to the floor. Point the right knee towards the floor with the right foot flex. And then come up to bring the torso, the arms, and the right leg parallel to the floor. If you want to make this more challenging, you can bend the knee with your exhale, lower down, doing a 1-legged squat in warrior 3. Inhaling back up, do a few of those, still keeping that belt of muscle engagement around your core. Move with the breath. Good. And then with control, bring the right foot back down. Come back into your awkward or chair pose. And then bring strength into the right leg. Send the left foot back. Touch the toes, flex the foot. Raise that foot up into warrior 3. You're welcome to stay right here. Or, if you like, bend the right knee. Exhale, lower, doing 1-legged squats. Keep that core engagement. Back is flat. Left knee pointing towards the floor. 1 more. And then bring the left toes down. Come back into your awkward pose. With your next exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Fold again with your exhale. Reverse swan dive up into your back bend. Exhale the hands down to the center of the chest. Take 2 breaths here, feeling the body. And then with your next inhale, send the hands up into your back bend. One more flow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Step or float the feet back. Exhale, lower and hover for a moment. Elbows next to the ribs, tailbone tucked, looking at the floor directly below your face. Really press down through the hands for 3. Feel free to bring the knees down if you need to. 2 and 1. With your next inhale, press up into upward facing dog. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up into the air. Exhale it forward in between the hands. Inhale the hands up into runner's lunge. We'll spend 5 breaths here. Hips facing forward, core engaged, tailbone tucked. Press the left heel back and the left hip forward, and then go a little bit deeper. Good. With your next exhale, open up into warrior 2. Opening the right knee and the left hip, tucking the tailbone, strong core. Reach the hands out with the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the chin and then slowly bring the chin around to look over the front fingertips. And go a little bit deeper if that's available. Still really connected to the ground through the feet. Good. Bring the right forearm to the inside, the right knee, and the left hand up past your ear. Reach the left fingertips far away from the left foot. Lengthen through both sides of the body. For just a few breaths, if it's available, raise the chin up to look underneath your left elbow. And then come back up to warrior 2. Bring the right arm past the right ear. Reach the left fingertips down the left leg or wrap the arm around to grab the opposite thigh. Reach through the right fingertips so you feel the opening along the right side of your torso. Looking up underneath your right elbow. Feel the feet pressing the ground almost like you're pulling the feet towards each other. And then return to warrior 2. Inhale the backhand up and over so that you can exhale down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot up into the air, squeeze it up high. Send it forward in between the hands. Press the feet down as you raise the hands up into runner's lunge. Square the hips and the chest, tuck the tailbone, and work deeper and deeper into the front of the right hip, engaging the right glute to deepen the opening in the front of the right hip. And let the hips move a little bit closer to the ground, pressing the feet into the floor. With your next exhale, open up into warrior 2. You may need to open the feet a little bit wider apart. Spread the knees and the right hip apart. Tuck the tailbone and lower down. The left knee over the ankle so you can still see your left toes. Then reach the arms out, spreading open the chest and in between the scapula, between the shoulder blades. Bringing the chin around over the left shoulder. Feeling that nice opening in the sternocleidomastoid, the right side of your neck. For a few even breaths. Good. And then bring the left forearm down to touch the inside of the left knee. Send the right hand past the right ear. Reach up and through, lengthening through both sides of the torso. Not much weight coming down through the left arm. You're supporting yourself with your core strength. And you're drawing your back, lower ribs in towards the center line. Reach through the right fingertips. And then come back up to warrior 2. Send the left hand past the left ear, slide the right fingertips down or wrap the hand around. Look up underneath the elbow, reach through the fingers, lowering the hips again. Keep opening that left knee. out to your left. And take 2 more even breaths. And return to warrior 2. With your next inhale, send the backhand up and over. Step the left foot back so that you can exhale down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And the last time we'll hold down dog, press the hands into the floor, wrap the shoulders around the torso, draw the chest towards the knees, and lengthen from the back of the head all the way to the tailbone. And at the same time, raise the tailbone up and draw the heels towards the floor. Look forward, step or float the feet in between the hands. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive up into a nice full back bend. Exhale the hands down to the center of the chest. Relax the hands by the sides. Take 3 breaths. Feeling the body, feeling those breaths. Good. Hopefully you're warmed up. If you have time, I encourage you to click onto one of my other videos, one of the deep opening videos. Now that you're warmed up, you can properly take advantage of one of those videos and go into some really deep openings, holding the postures for longer periods of time than we did with any of the things we did in this session. If you don't have time to do any more yoga, to practice any more today, give yourself a few moments in final Shavasana. So just lay yourself down, take at least 5 or 10 long, deep breaths, let your body absorb what you've just done, and then enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for taking the time to practice with me. Namaste.